I'm back. Hello, Virgo. All right, I'm on YouTube. Here we go. Welcome to Karma on Deck. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I'm Karma. We're going to do your reading for the week of April 5th through April 11th. We're going to take a good look and see what's going on with you guys. Now, I want to preface that there are a lot of similar cards that are going on between signs because we do have some global effects that are going on. And what I mean by that is we literally have some things that are happening to everyone. And what I mean by that is, you know, we're going to have the Hermit card show up. We're going to have the Tower card showing up. We're going to have some cards that are really teaching moments, etc. So some similarities are going to occur along the spectrum. So have a little patience with that. Let's pull some cards and see how this dynamic is working for Virgo in specific. So thank you for hanging out with me, guys, yet again. Let's do a quick shuffle. So we got this tossed in between Virgo and my last sign that I was doing. Anybody out there, Virgo, how are you? Let's take a look and see. Also, thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, so here we go. I got these neighbors walking along my front window, and they're all like looking in here. What is she doing over there? Who's she talking to? Somebody's standing on my sidewalk one. All right, kids, here we go. Boom, first thing that came out. So the first card that came out for Virgo, and maybe this is the thing that's going on for you guys, is you're really starting to feel this energy. And what I have is the Hangman. So the Hangman is purgatory. It's the waiting place. You're there until God says you're done. So we have the Hangman. We have the Knight of Coins. Okay, so that's starting over with some of our financial situations. We also see the Eight of Swords. And so for Virgo, the Eight of Swords typically, that's that whole feeling caged in on all sides. There is no lid on the box here, and these got blinders on. You just can't see a way out. So right now, Virgo's stressed out about how they're going to make things happen. They're feeling a little overwhelmed. The hits keep coming. Definitely feeling as if there is something to be stopping us on every direction. So the interesting thing to note about the Eight of Swords is that you're just not thinking outside the box. Literally not thinking outside the box. When I worked at Karma Connection in Las Vegas, we used to have these plastic screens that would go over the halogen lights, right? And they would have the little clouds or stars or planets or trees like that. It would look like you're looking up on a canopy of leaves. And I would tell people all the time when they would get this card, I would say, look up. They'd go, what? And I'd say, look up. And they'd go, wait, now? Yes, look up. And they would look up and they'd go, oh shit, right? And they would look at like, look, clouds, look, there's, all of this interesting stuff on the sign right above, on the lights right above us. And I'll be like, see, like you're going in and you're looking at the four walls. You're looking at the structure that you're in, and you're not looking outside the box like at all in your life. And that's just a perfect example of some of the elements and items that we're not noticing. So here's what's true. For Virgo right now, you're feeling as if you're caged in and you can't find a solution. You've even got blinders on so that you're not able to see. So typically, what we call these is our pattern interrupters in NLP, right? So as we have our moving forward in a coaching session or whatever, we have what's called pattern interrupters, and we take two oddities that don't go together. So let's say you have a little child that's having a temper tantrum where they're not able to feel as if they can break the cycle. So they're either screaming or throwing a fit. Or my boyfriend, for example, he has a tendency to get on a lecture block, and he'll go, well, and then he'll go, and then he'll revisit it, and then he'll go, and this, and that. And so Sage is a great pattern interrupter for that. But anyways, so a pattern interrupter is something that advertisers use in NLP in order to break your pattern and make your brain stop, freeze, and think, and then they deliver a message, okay? So what you want to do is do that for yourself. So I want to think of it. Taste the Feel is a good one. Which brand is that? Taste the Feel. Is that Coke or Pepsi? But anyways, Taste the Feel. And you go, feels don't taste. And then they go, buy a Coke today, right? So what you want to do is do a little pattern interrupter. You want to break your pattern so that you can get, like, you ever been looking for something in your living room or looking for your keys and you can't find them? And it's like the minute you stop looking for it, boom, you find it. Or maybe you go outside of the room and you come back and it's been right there. So what Virgo needs right now is a good pattern interrupter. So I don't know what that's going to take. Stop what you're doing, go take a shower, take a walk, maybe do something different, do things out of order to break that pattern so you don't feel like you're in this loop, because we have this purgatory card that's going on for Virgo. And as we're sitting there, we're going round and round and we just feel like we're stuck, okay? We have the Six of Swords, which is things getting easier. So you can expect like the tension to break for you a little bit. I know you guys are out there looking for money, trying to figure out your financial situation, as are we all. You have the Knight of Swords. So Virgo is having a tendency right now to feel a little bit as if they're going to have that road rage and snappy, impulsive decision, have that little attitude a little bit, feeling a little bit on edge. We do have the Star card, which is all about finding balance within our life. Nine of Cups, Five of Swords. So Virgo is itching for a fight. What I would say about Virgo right now is you don't like learning lessons that you have to learn. Virgo doesn't like having to be told what to do. And Virgo doesn't like being put in a box, okay? From these cards right here, okay? I'm not trying to play and tell you what to do. However, I do see the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. One is an impulsive decision and one is feeling a little bit as if you might like lose your shit. And what I mean by that is like road rage, right? Somebody pulls over and cuts you off or whatever. We also have the Page of Wands. Some of you are out there taking on some new education processes, taking on some new opportunities to learn something new. Virgo also has so this is what I mean for you guys on Facebook right here. So there's a book there, and that's education and learning. And then we have the Emperor card, and that is leadership. So that is outward, forward movement leadership, okay? We also have the King of Cups. So you're definitely, desperately trying to find your balance and emotional mastery. We also have the Two of Swords. And here's the thing with Virgo right now. Virgo, look at that. We've got the scale, and then we've got the swords. The swords right here, if you guys will notice, he's holding the sword by one hand and the tail by the other. Both of those are feeling as if any direction that Virgo goes, he feels like he's going to be cut. So you're not feeling as if any decision is going to be a good decision. But here's the thing, indecision is a decision. So you're going to feel a little stagnant unless you start moving things and shaking them up. Like I said, use those pattern interrupters, break things up so that you have an opportunity to look at things clearly before you make any of these impulsive decisions. So let's pull some cards. Let's put the Dragon Tarot away. We've had enough of that. We're not pounding on Virgo. We're going to do the Virgo Moon. So this is how Virgo is thinking and feeling. This is also your relationships, your friends, your family, your lover, your loved ones, parents, children, coworkers, etc. These are your relationships. Now, if you want to get your sneak peek on your relationship, independent individuals, one-on-one, karmaondeck.com, book that today. I do have some slots open, however, they're filling up. I'm getting these texts right now while I'm trying to get this done. So, Virgo Moon, here we go for you guys. This is for Kimberly. So, Knight of Cups, that's feeling a little bit emotional. Ace of Swords, it's decision time, new beginnings. You've got fate. Some of these things that are going on in your life have been designed to happen this way for you. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, mind you, the Eight of Pentacles is repetition and redundancy. You also have the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of things that Virgo really wants to walk away from and just leave in the past. And what I mean by that, it's like, okay, there's been enough. Enough is enough. I've seen this before. I'm not playing with this energy right now. You feel like it's fate and time. You have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. King of Pentacles in this deck has a tendency to play with like being financially and fiscally responsible. You have the Queen of Wands, which is work. So you're trying to take care of house and home, and you're also trying to take care of your outward money. However, Virgo is definitely playing with the starting over financially in a lot of ways, and maybe you're not starting over financially. So for those of you that are out there that didn't have a job cut or didn't have to feel like you kickstart your finances by starting over in some respects, you're definitely feeling as if you're looking at things in a new way. I'm also seeing the Six of Swords, which is things getting easier, and the Chariot card. So here's what's important about the Chariot card. Woo! This reading's coming fast. They give me the whole book at once, and I have to like say it in a sentence for you guys to understand, but I'm getting the whole picture at once. So let me dissect this for you. We have the Chariot card, and the Chariot card, you have a woman on a misty night, and it's a full moon, and she's out cruising, and she's got two horses going in different directions, and it's a dangerous road, and she knows she has to tread this safely, and she knows she has to pull all of these elements together. So we have to pull house and home. We have to pull our outward finances together. We have to get this all together, and she's focused. So Virgo is very focused on how things are going to move forward from here on out. However, the big thing is attitude with Virgo right now. You have the 5 of Wands. You guys are ready to go to war. You're ready to like take things on. If you notice this here, 5 of Wands, this is a fight. Like if you want to fight, you'll get one. But I do see that Virgo is waiting for things to get a little easier. I do feel as if you're asking for help at this time, and you're definitely feeling like you're not ashamed to do whatever it is you need to do and whatever it takes to get things done. However, there is some harvest for you because you have the 8 of Pentacles. Excuse my deck, I need a new deck, but we're all just sucking it up right now, okay? So I am seeing the 5 of Pentacles, which is harvest. So there are some things that are going on for you where you're going to be able to reap the rewards of your hard work from the past. So don't exactly feel like things are going to fall apart. I am absolutely seeing that even though you're feeling edgy, even though you're feeling like you're pulling 2 horses that want to go different directions into alignment, I do see that it's all going to get a little bit easier. I do see the Ace of Swords for you, which is new beginnings, and I'm also seeing fate. So if you just pause a little bit and allow things to play out like they should, it's going to get a little easier. And what I mean by that is the 6 of Swords. So I'm going to pull some cards from Divination of the Ancients for you guys and get a look at this. For you, this is your message from the divine, and then we're going to wrap up. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. You guys on Facebook, come on over to my YouTube where you can get your weekly readings all the time. I haven't always done them on Facebook for you guys, but since we're all sitting at home, I felt like it would be fun for you guys to see how I do this. So, and on YouTube, you can actually see the secondary camera. So you not only see my face being dorky with these glasses, you can actually see the cards and see how I'm spreading them out. So here's your card, Virgo. Dreams, incubation. So this card here talks about taking an opportunity to actually use that beautiful computer of a brain that you have and actually program it for your greater good. And what I mean by that is it tells you in this card to actually use your dream time for incubating what you want your brain to do. Now, Karma has this little technique that she's done over the years. Actually, I did it like 2 years ago, and I remember, and I'm going to share this with you guys. So I remember laying in bed, and I had that litany of negative thinking that was going on in my head. I screwed up. I made a mistake. I can't believe you said that. You need to lose some weight. Like all of the things. You should have paid this bill. You shouldn't have paid that bill. You shouldn't have eaten this. You shouldn't have done that. And I had this litany going on in my head all night, and I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't stay asleep. And finally I got sick of it. And so one night I was like, no, that's it. I'm going to do this. I am going to train my brain because it is a brain, then it belongs to me, and I'm the only one in charge of it, so let's fix it. And what I did was I laid down and I took every single adjective I could think of. Beautiful, I'm smart, I'm happy, I'm loving, I'm kind, and I said them as fast as I could. And I remember sitting there going, ugh, right, over and over and over again. I'm happy, I'm wealthy, abundance, and I said all these adjectives. And I got sick of it. But when I ran out of adjectives, I started over because I wasn't that creative at the time. And eventually, I remember 4 or 5 days later, maybe 6, I remember laying in bed going, I am smart, I am kind, I am gracious, I am loving. Just started to see the effective method that I was using was actually having a response in my brain. I wasn't so panicked about it. It got to be super easy. And then I started to really just have a quiet, easy night. So if you actually train your brain to think and work for you, I would tell my brain what to work on while I was sleeping. You know what? I need to be sleeping better, or it'd be better if this or that. And I would just plant those seeds when I went to bed every night so that I could wake up and knowing that my brain was going to work for me at night. So start using your sleep time as your incubation period. Put the problems that you need solved under your pillow and just tell them, or in your brain, and just say, hey, fix this thing. We'll come up with a solution tomorrow. I'm going to sleep. Help me sleep sweetly. So use your dreams incubation time to reprogram that brain. And also, we're not going to talk about dream interpretation and stuff as far as that goes, but I am going to read from Divination of the Ancients for you guys and see what else the author of this deck had to say about dreams and what we can pull into this reading for you guys. So the answers you seek come to you in dreams. They are presented through images, stories, as well as visitations from deceased loved ones and from your guides. Find solutions to your questions and evolve spiritually by practicing dream incubation. Before going to sleep, plant a mental intention that you will dream about a specific topic. Now, what I typically do is not necessary, because your subconscious mind never ever sleeps. It is constantly going. So if your brain is still on, you can tell it to go to work for you while you're sleeping. So you plant a mental intention that you will dream about or think about or fix or solve or resolve a solution for you while you're sleeping. Focusing your attention on this way will put you in charge of your dreams. Let's just take dreams out of this subject and put you in charge of your subconscious mind. As your sleeping consciousness becomes aware that you're dreaming, you are more able to manipulate imagery and experiences. Have you ever done that? Have you ever manipulated your dreams or told yourself that you wanted to dream about something beautiful, planted that seed? Change outcomes in your reality and travel through the dimensions of the esoteric plane. So that's what I teach when I teach meditation, how to like plant those seeds. So travel the dimensions of the esoteric planes, dreaming your dreams awake. So your incantation for the week. In and out, I gently drift. Through dreams of scenes, I slowly sift. Gods and queens appear to me. Their messages I clearly see. So hopefully that resonates with you guys, Virgo. Thank you for hanging out. Like, subscribe, share. Those of you on Facebook, come join me on my YouTube. There's lots to see and play with. Blessed be, my beloveds. I will see you guys next week. Otherwise, catch me on the live where I will do my question and answers. If you want to hang out with me a little bit, I am going to pop on here and do Libra right after this one. I appreciate your love, your support. I will see you on the flip side.